Hope it was Power here with the review of the Shokugan shift cars from PowerRider Drive. Yeah, so I'm just gonna explain this because I don't have enough content to cover this Christmas week. I had to quickly review these because I never got to do that, and also because technically backlog month is going to close off pretty soon, so might as well finish it off with something I've been collecting for almost 3 years, 3 to 4 years now. So yeah, so the classification of this video is very vague because I'm just calling this SG shift cars. But the only reason why I'm classifying as that is because all of these came from Shogun sets because that's what Kotetsu only had. So I have a list of which ones are specific go towards which set. So let me read that off because I can't think to myself as I waste time. So, okay. Burning Solar is included, or Burning Solar is included in Shokugan Set 3. Hurricane Wrecker is included in Shokugan Set 2. Colorful Commercial is included in Shokugan Set 3. Road Winner is included in Shokugan Set 4. Deco Traveler is a part of Shokugan Set 5, and Amazing Circus is a part of Shokugan Set 6. So yeah. And I meant 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, 0, 5, 0, 6. So, yeah. As you can tell how I have these divided, I have them, so, I guess if you don't know, excuse me, Burning Solar, Hook and Wrecker, and Colorful Commercial are a part of Type Wild, while Road Winner, Deco Traveler, and Amazing Circus are part of Type Technique. The way to figure this out is if you compare the respective shift cars to their main counterpart. As you can see here, Type or Shift Wild has big wheels, and that goes along with these three. Shift Technique has 6 wheels, or 3 wheels on each side. So that's how you're able to define that. Now you might be wondering, well, Type Speed has one of each of these types. That's true because essentially the way they were programmed, I think, and during the planning stages of Drive, each form was supposed to get 6 shift cars per. But with Drive, with Type Speed, they gave him Massive Monster and Spin Mixer. So technically, Massive Monster belongs to Type Wild, while Spin Mixer belongs to Type Technique. But obviously, you know how they're designed and such, and it can work, but technically not. Anyways, I'm not gonna go in any order whatsoever. I'm gonna go in the order they are. So like, I'm gonna go in order of release, or just like honestly like how I think they are, because technically the way this is set up, like if I have it set up like this, then technically Wrecker should go before Solar, but Solar was the first one to get released. So here's Shift Burning Solar, and as you can see here, he's mostly a solar panel car, which is actually pretty neat. I like the metallic blue this is, and obviously, this is a candy toy shift car, which we did cover on Christmas Eve, so that video was a bit too long, but this video is going to be long because we're covering 6 shift cars. I apologize with how the layout is because we went from shift car, ride watch, and back to shift car. Again, this was the last minute thing. So his base is translucent red, and as you can see, his track C059, and then flip that out kind of thing. Obviously, candy toys are different from gashapons, so that's the huge difference. Here's his sticker, which is not shiny, and the twistable half. So this is how it would look when you flip it. Obviously, it has the clicks and such, but not the flick, like, and such. But I don't remember if I actually explained with my Shift Holy Christmas, but mine was actually like about to break, which is why it's really loose. But normally I'm pretty sure this is how they are and such. Okay, now, oh, gotta show the rolling. It's pretty neat. It's fine. So, Hook and Wrecker, I'll just do it right away. Hook and Wrecker is one of the other tires that Type Wild actually uses. It's just that he got stuck to Candy Toy and Gashapon because, as you can see here, he actually has a crane that moves. That's pretty neat, and you can take it off too. He's like his base is like a deep green, I'll say. I guess I forgot to mention too, like I don't know what you call this, but he's basically like a crane truck of some kind. C063, trans stamp, and then his sticker. His flicking is actually pretty low. I can actually move it, unlike solar. So that's, and also like, he's also one of the other shift cars that are reversed. That's like the whole thing with the majority of these. I literally only Burning Solar is the only one that's like a typical shift car. The rest of these are reversed. So last but not least of Type Wild, we get Shift Colorful Commercial, which is actually pretty neat. Like, yeah, it's not, you can say it's misleading, but I think it really stands out of Type Wild just because like it's colorful. Like, it's a bright orange and bright yellow. I think this is supposed to be a commercial car somehow, but as you can see, all those Tridron advertisements, which is pretty neat. C061, trans stamp, the sticker. Yeah, this one's difficult. Now see, he can roll and such. So now let's get into Type Technics shift cars. So we have Road Winter, the other tire he actually does use. It allows him to freeze things, but it's like a giant like cylinder thing, and I love it. I like this ice pattern on the top. I like the crystal clear white plastic they use. This is like an ice truck, I believe. I don't know a lot about cars. C073, trans stamp, sticker. Basically it's a snowflake rolling. Deco Traveler is obviously infamous because this one is like pretty significant, even though it doesn't produce a tire, but it's really squeaky too. So it's obviously like based off of like a Deco van or something. I don't know. And then there's a face. I think this is supposed to be based off a cat. I don't know a lot about these, but again, it's in the same line as like Colorful Commercial. It's just the standouts. C071. Which one was this one? 73. Okay. Trans stamp. The sticker. And the most difficult one. Obviously that's the kanji for light, thanks to Shinkenger. Or Samurai. He's really squeaky. Last but not least, we have Amazing Circus, and I do like this one, honestly. It's a different Actually, I think it's the same clear white. It's just that it's under red. Is this the same red? Amazing Circus is literally just, what if we combine these two and make it a clown? So, it's basically, obviously it's a clown card. I would have liked to see a tire of it. C075. Trans stamp. The sticker. And this is actually, like, I think I like this one too, just because of the fact it's the only one that's actually really close to a Gashapon one. Like, we got the clicks here, and we got the clicks here. So I like this one for like how it feels, if that's reasonable. Okay, so we're gonna just try to stack all those guys up in the wall. Oh wow. So this might actually be the thumbnail. But yeah, so let's take a look at each of these. So obviously we're going to start with the drive driver, and with type wild. No, no. Okay. Okay, here we gotta set everything up because that's how this works. I'm probably going to advise that my shift brace is acting up a lot. Even though I did replace the batteries, it is slightly working better, but like it might not respond. So if it doesn't, expect a lot of jump cuts. Yeah, as you can see here, it's not responding anymore. So that's like the base general consensus of these. So I think we're literally just going to do the transformations just for the sake of time. If you want to hear all the sounds, watch the demo, because obviously I just recorded that before, and that's where I was having most of my issues because it took me 5 minutes, no, 10 minutes just to film this one. What? I gotta change types quickly. Now when I think about it, I actually probably should have just done everything with this one instead of this one, because this one actually appears in show, like as a tire. So I'll just do everything for each type, so, even though it's...
Deco Traveler! Amazing Circus! Nice drive!
Okay, let's just get the brake gunner over with, even though this is already 17 minutes in. Or familiar with what the brake gunner will do. So commercial is going to be the one I'm going to actually demonstrate everything for. So I actually do want to note, like, yes, you do get an execution sound for all 6 of these. I don't know why I didn't even angle the camera like this. So I think I'm only gonna do this one. Or actually, I might do a different one. But... So just like every two, I'm just gonna pick like, it's like, you know, Driver, we did Burning Solar, Road Winner, and then like with this I'm gonna do Hook and Wrecker and Deco Traveler, and then whatever with Brake Gunner. You like, even though this one does have a new adjective sound, just watch the demo. I really do like that one. Too much headroom. There's that choir. Last but not least, because Lip and Gunner will just say drive system. That one kind of makes me laugh because it's just like you basically sneezed and you like shot a big like trailer blast. I'm not supposed to have fun. So obviously, we're going to demonstrate everything with Circus because everyone loves Circus, right? You guys like the Circus, don't you? Look at that. Look at that innocent car. I don't know why everyone is creeped out of it, honestly. Like, maybe... Like, I don't really understand clown phobia, if I have to be honest, but... Okay, let's do this big hulking cannon. So... You can like barely like see them, but like it looks like Traveler is like bumping up there. They're not like they're not completely straight, but yeah. So obviously, like, you can have, like, fun doing this thing because you're supposed to. So, like, you know, I know, like, I reviewed this toy, like, 3 years ago. I don't know if anyone has actually, like, figured out those sounds, because I actually haven't seen anyone cover them. So yeah, that's basically it for these candy toy shift cars. Even though that's, well, I have specifically that's what they are, but you can get these via, you can get them via Gashapon too. That's what I would have preferred, because I don't really have as much Gashapons now, because I did give the 2 Gashapons I had away to a good friend of mine. So yeah. So do I recommend these? Yeah, I actually will, because like, the Drive toy line, as you basically saw, has a lot of playability, and that's the thing that makes me really love it, which is why I wanted to complete it. And I'm actually happy of getting all of the auxiliary shift cars. Even if 4 out of the 6 don't actually produce tires, I think the show did a good job at actually showing their abilities. The only thing I remember Amazing Circus doing is creating that stage for Mock's debut. But other than that, it does suck they didn't do tires for these 6 or these 4, but I don't really mind. Now it would have been like easier if they just did like, and I just stepped on one of my lights. But it would have been easier if they just like do 2 packs of these. But then I guess like they didn't want to like put, like, I guess they just wanted to get these over with, which is why they just threw them in Gashapon Candy Toy. Now I want to close off on this note, in which these are not the only Gashapon and Candy Toy exclusives. Obviously, there's technically 6 more, but technically 3, which are the Viral Cores. I will get those whenever I can. I don't have any of them right now. I don't really care for the Neo Viral Cores. I'm just going to say that. But if I do get them, okay. But I'm mostly going to go for Bat, Cobra, and Spider. So, overall, these are a nice 6. And if you do have all the drive stuff, then these are pretty fun. So this is PowerRider, and I'll leave you people as I need to charge this battery, even though it was just charged when I started recording. I must have taken that long.